Hey friends, it's Molly and welcome to your Mellow Stretchy Flow. This is a 30-minute class designed to just help you move some energy through your body when you don't have a lot of time or a lot of energy or don't want to build a lot of heat. We'll have a nice mellow warm-up. We'll have some vinyasa, moving breath with movement, but no intense poses. And then we'll cool down with some stretches at the end. So I always think it's a good idea to have blocks and a bolster for these more mellow classes. Bring the ground up to you, feel supported underneath you as much as you need. And also, if you find a pose that you just want to linger in for forever, please take that option. This is for you, this time is for you. So do what you need to do. We're gonna start laying on our backs today. Any comfortable pose, whether you want to stretch out long or if you want to bring feet wide, knees into touch in the center. That's what I'm going to do. Join me here. And just start to ground into your space. Find a bit of separation from what you were doing before to right here and right now. And committing to taking the next 30 minutes without thinking of what's next, without thinking of your to-do list. When we take this time to flip our gaze inwards and to return home to ourselves, we are better able to tackle the other things, but we have to treat this time as sacred. So take 3 breaths here. To arrive in layers to further solidify any intention you have today. Empty the air from your lungs. Full inhale in through your nose. Hold at the top. And then exhale, sigh it out. Second breath in through your nose. Let it fill the back of your throat, your chest, your ribs, your belly, your back body. Exhale, sigh it out. Final cycle here. Big release. And then start to windshield wipe your legs side to side. You can keep your eyes open or closed, whatever you prefer. Dropping knees over to the right and then over to the left. Find a gentle rotation in your hips and a nice release for the low back space. Next time your knees drop over to the right, shift your hips to the left, have your knees stacked to left on top of right, and then roll onto your right shoulder. So we're facing the right side of our space. Have your hands stacked on top of each other. On your next in-breath, slide your left hand along your right, open it up all the way to the left and gaze follows. Good, exhale, close it back down. Left hand slides forward till it meets right hand. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, slide it back down. One more time, ride the whole length of the inhale to expand fully. Exhale, close it back down. If you have this space on these next 3, I want you to create a big half circle, semicircle with your left arm going overhead, tracing maybe with your fingers and then coming all the way down to left hip. Good, and then reverse the direction, so bringing left arm all the way overhead, meeting the right hand eventually. Inhale, big semicircle. Exhale, left hand down towards left hip. Inhale, left arm goes back overhead through the left side. And then exhale, meet it towards the right. One more just like that. Take what option you need with the space you have. Feel it nice, opening through the chest, also twisting through our thoracic spine, expanding through our lungs so we meet on our right side. Good, and then just roll towards center. Scoot your hips to the right, and then drop knees over to the left, stacking right leg on top of left, lie onto your left shoulder. Arms are stretched out in front of you. As you breathe in, slide your right hand along your left arm, open it up to the right, gaze can follow. Exhale, close it back down. Maybe your right fingertips reach past your left, and then inhale, slide it open again. Belly button still faces towards the left. You're opening from the upper body, from the arm, the upper spine. Exhale, close it down. Good, big breath in. Sliding open, gazing over to the right. Exhale. Return to center, or return to the left side, I guess. And then we're gonna take those semicircles, half circles. If you have the space, you're gonna slide your right fingertips along the ground overhead. Exhale, bring your right hand towards your right hip. Inhale, start the return journey, and then exhale, right hand stacks on top of left. 2 more of these big circles with your breath. Again, if you don't have the space, like I don't really have the space, you can cactus your arm, or you can take those movements we did before. Inhaling to broaden across your collarbones, and then exhale, right hand meets left hand. One more time here, big breath in. Exhale, find the fullness of the twist. Inhale, right hand makes its way back around and up. Exhale, stack hands. Good. Lie onto your back. Plant your heels into the mat. On an inhale, you're gonna bridge up. So just engaging the back body. Hold this bridge here for 3 breaths. Not our biggest shape, but just finding some activation in the glutes and hamstrings for 2. And 1, lower back down. Good. Start to take some rocks and rolls up the spine. Eventually making our way up to a seated position. Maybe on your third roll you get there, and then all the way over into a tabletop. Good. Walk your knees back, walk your hands forward, find a puppy pose on Hatasana, melt your heart down to the mat. Hips stay stacked over knees. We're wrapping our outer armpits down towards the mat, finding breath in our upper chest cavity. Length along the side waist. Good. Walk your hands out wider, half step. Tent up onto your fingertips. On an inhale, we're gonna start from the pelvis, tuck it underneath you, round through the spine. On an exhale, you're gonna lower your hips down towards the mat, find a high cobra pose. Inhale, unfurl your head, open your heart, and then exhale, tuck chin to chest. Lift up into an extended tabletop. So our hands are quite a bit further out. If this hurts on the fingertips, go ahead and lower down onto your palms. Take an inhale here, grow tall, grow long through your spine. And then exhale, sit hips back to heels. Kind of our extended puppy variation. So inhale, roll forward, tucking pubic bone in towards navel, rounding through the spine. Exhale, lower your thighs and your pelvis to the mat. Thread your heart through on an inhale. Energetically pull your fingertips back, find your heart opener. And then exhale, engage the core. Press the hands into the mat. Lift up on the knees, extended tabletop. Breathe in here. Lengthen through your sideways, and then exhale. Hips glide back over your knees, puppy pose. One more time here. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, lower your pelvis and your thighs down to the mat. Micro bend into the elbows. Engage through your glutes. Inhale, open up into your cobra shape. Exhale, tuck toes, ground into knees, push the ground away, extended tabletop. Take a breath in to fill your lateral rib space. And then take a breath out, puppy pose. Good, one more full breath cycle here. Exhale to melt your heart further down into the mat. Good. On your next breath in, Walk your hands totally underneath your shoulders. Find a normal tabletop pose. From here, we're gonna find a little bit of length into our glutes. So on an inhale, I want you to think about separating your sit bones wider back behind you and sitting your hips back. So we're not gonna move into a cat-cow. We're just taking some gentle rocks. So inhale to rock back. Feel a really gentle stretch along your glutes. And then exhale, press forward. Rock so much forward that your shoulders are just over your fingertips. Engage the core. Inhale, sit hips back towards heels. Let your sit bones widen. Find some softness in your pelvic floor. And then exhale, shift your weight forward over your fingertips. Front body hugs up into back body. Lower ribs knit in. Inhale, shift back. Ride the full length of your inhales and exhales on your breath out. Find your plank variation. Warming up into the wrists as well. Good. One more time, sit it back. Active child's pose. And then exhale, tabletop. Good. From here, take 5 breaths or so to wiggle around. Find barrel rolls, cat-cow, whatever feels good for you today. Maybe that's a traditional movement. Maybe you close your eyes and just feel into whatever you need. Lingering in an area that feels good. 2 more breath cycles. Good. Walk your hands forward, tuck your toes, glide your hips high, downward facing dog. Since this is early or a mellow class, I want you to find plenty of bend in your knees. Length through the side waist, and then flick your sit bones up towards the sky, so keeping the low spine long. Press the ground away with the index and thumb fingers. Couple breaths to land here. Good, now walk your feet out wide to the edges of the mat. Walk your left hand in towards the center. Inhale, grow long through your spine, send your sit bones really high. Exhale, cross right arm underneath your body, anywhere along the outside of the left leg. So maybe aiming towards the left outer calf or ankle. Inhale here, find some length again, draw forward through the crown of the head. And then exhale, twist to the left. Gaze under your left shoulder, hips stay stacked. Couple breath cycles here. One more inhale. One more exhale to twist a little bit deeper. Good, inhale back through center. Replace your left hand with your right. On an inhale, find your length through your limbs. On an exhale, left arm crosses underneath your body. Find contact with your right leg. Inhale, grow long in opposite directions. Exhale, twist to the right. Right gaze is under right shoulder. Hips are stacked. 2 more breath cycles. Good, exhale, come back to center. Inhale, roll forward to high plank. Ripple through the spine, and then exhale. Slowly lower your knees down to the mat. Good. Inhale, extend right leg long behind you. Exhale, plant right foot on the outside of right hand. From here, inhale, rise, lift your torso up. Sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, active twist over to the right. So right hand back behind you, left hand draws in front of you, kind of like a lowered archer lunge. We'll do this for a few reps. Inhale, arms high, square the chest. Exhale, twist over to the right. 2 more, inhale, reach high, square the chest. Exhale, active twist to the right. One more time, inhale. And exhale. This time, place your left hand on the outside of your right foot. Engage your left hamstring to curl your left heel in towards your glute. And then capture that back foot with your right hand. 3 breath cycles. Big quad stretch here. Try to pull the heel all the way in like there's a magnet. 2 more breaths. Good. Exhale, slowly lower. Release left hand to the mat. Inhale, stretch right leg back long behind you. Plant the pinky edge of the foot to the mat. Reach right over your head. Big breaths. Then we're going to take some circles with the right arm. So reach it back behind you. And then forward in front of your chest. 5 big circles. Or let's do 3. Let's do 3 this direction. Good, and then opposite the rotation, 3 the other way. See how much separation you can get in each rib space on your right side. You have these little muscles, they're called intercostals. They can get tight, so let's fill them with air. Good, last big circle here. Exhale, right hand plants, right knee plants. Other side, inhale, extend, left heel long behind you. Exhale, left foot plants on the outside of left hand. Lift your torso up, rise into your low lunge, arms reach high. Exhale, active twist to the left. Left hand draws back, right hand reaches forwards. Your belly button is facing forward the whole time you're peeling open through your left shoulder. Inhale, square the chest, arms reach high. Exhale, twist open to the left. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, twist open. One more time with your breath. On this last one, right hand hooks on the outside of left thigh, curl right heel in towards your glute, and capture that back foot. Now plug your heel in towards your bottom like there's a magnet. Big quad stretch. Keep your tailbone tucking underneath you. See how that changes the sensation. One more breath cycle. Good. Exhale, slowly release the bind, lower right hand down to the mat. Breathe in, extend your left leg long. We're gonna face the left edge of our mat, modified side plank. Left bicep frames the ear, big stretch along the left side body. Take 3 circles one way. No rush. No specific goal in mind, just opening up through the shoulder, getting some big breaths in, opposite the rotation. Good, last big inhale here. And then exhale, left hand, left knee plants, tabletop pose. Take an inhale, cow, drop the belly, lift the gaze, lift the tail. Exhale, cat pose. Round, tuck, curl in. Inhale, think cow one more time. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Glide your hips back. We're gonna take our twist again. So walk your feet out wide. Left hand to the middle of the mat. Inhale for length. Exhale, right hand crosses under the body. Inhale, send your sit bones high to the sky. Reach forward through the crown of your head. And then exhale, twist to the left. 3 breaths here. Inhale down the length of your spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Good, we come back to center, swap them out, right hand plants. Exhale, left arm threads underneath. Inhale, solidify into your points of contact first. Pressing the ground away with your right hand, and then exhale, twist under right shoulder. 3 full breaths. Good. On your exhale, come back to center. Inhale, ripple forward through high plank. Exhale, lower knees to the mat, tabletop pose. Breathe in, stretch right heel long behind you. Breathe out, this time right knee into chest, right foot steps between your thumbs. Inhale, rise up, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. This time, exhale, twist over to the right. Inhale, you're gonna pretend you have a weight in your right hand and a balloon in your left hand. So we're pulling up and down in opposite directions. And then exhale, if your left toes are tucked, feel free to lean back with the right hand onto the left heel. Find your reverse low lunge. So kind of a back bend, kind of a side body stretch, kind of a twist. Fun little combination. 2 more breath cycles here. Good, next inhale lifts you back where you came from. Twisted archer's lunge. And then exhale, plant your hands to frame your right foot. Lower left hand down. Inhale, stretch into your modified side plank. This time, right leg is extended, right arm is extended. Exhale, we're gonna bend our right knee. Capture that ankle behind you. Find a little sugar cane in this really supported position. Driving right foot into your hand to press the hips forward. Core is engaged. Good, inhale, stretch long, extend through your limbs. Exhale, right foot, right hand plants to the mat. And we'll swap them out. So inhale, extend left leg long. Exhale, this time curl left knee into your body, plant your foot between your palms. Inhale, lift up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, archer's lunge, twist open to the left. Okay, this time we have a weight in our left hand and a balloon in our right hand. Inhale, stretch long in opposite directions. Expand, and then exhale, left hand, if you want it, can reach back for your right heel. Right arm reaches overhead, 3 breath cycles. Final inhale. Exhale, draws you back to archer's lunge. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, frame your left foot. Right hand plants. Inhale, open long, kickstand your right foot out to the side. Modified side plank, left arm, left leg lifted. Exhale, bend into your left knee. See if you can hold onto your foot behind you. Sugar cane variation. Inhale, kick into your left hand, drive your hips forward, keep that engagement through the low belly. Exhale, stay. Inhale, 1 more cycle. Exhale, slowly release the grasp. Plant your left foot and your left knee down. Tabletop, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, down dog. Glide your hips back. Left hand plants. Inhale, push the ground away. Exhale, right arm underneath the body. Inhale, drive your heels down towards the mat. And then exhale, twist to the left. 1 more cycle in. 1 more cycle out. Twist a little further. Good, we'll swap them out. Right hand plants. Exhale, left arm threads underneath the body. Inhale, melt your heels, reach the crown of your head forward. Exhale, twist under the right. Full breath in. Full breath out. Come back to center. Inhale, ripple your body forward to high plank. Exhale, lower your knees at the same time. This time, we're gonna sit back onto our heels, so come into a kneeling pose. Good, we're gonna find a gentle camel. So maybe walk to the middle of the mat if you need. Your fingertips are gonna be on the ground, supported back behind you. If you need more space, place them onto a block to lift you up. So fingertips back behind you, thumbs pointing forward. Inhale, drop the head back, drive the hips up. Exhale, lower your hips down and over to the right. Inhale, sweep right arm overhead, big side body stretch. And exhale, come back to center. Hips are planted onto heels, all 10 fingertips on the mat. Inhale, baby camel, drop your head back, lift your hips up. Exhale, hips lower to the left on the outside of the left leg. Inhale, left arm reaches over to the right, side body stretch. Exhale, come back to center. Same thing, one more on each side. We'll just take a few breaths. So inhale, find your gentle camel. If you had someone pressing on your back pockets, lift them up towards the sky. One more inhale. Exhale, hips drop on the outside of the right heel. Big side body stretch, reaching right arm over to the left. 3 breaths, inflating the right lung. Good, exhale, come back to center. Last little baby camel, inhale, lift your hips high, drop your head back. Couple breath cycles. On your next out breath, hips drop to the left, right hand stays planted. Inhale, sweep left arm over to the right. Grounding down through left sit bone. Finding that expansive space between your left hip bone and your lower left ribs. 2 more breaths here. On your next exhale, come back through center. Good. If you're ready for it, we can take a hero's pose here. So you're gonna sit your hips in between your heels. So pop your feet out to the side. If that feels extreme, such a good option to sit this bolster between your heels and your hips. Find a bit mellow of an opening. If this feels okay, you can start to lean back. So less engagement, but I still want your tailbone tucking underneath you slightly. Gentle drawing in of the low belly space between your hip bones, so even below your belly button. If you don't need the prop, don't take it. We're gonna sit our hips between our heels, maybe lower forearms onto a block, maybe onto the mat. Check in with body. How do you feel here? Are you forcing yourself into something that's not comfortable, or are you able to relax and open up here? Eventually, if body says yes, which I don't think mine does today, but you can lay down all the way into hero's pose. 5 more cycles of breath wherever you are. Think about softening your front body, relaxing your jaw. Good, one more breath in. Exhale with ease, with as much gentleness as you can, lift back up. Good. We're gonna curl our left foot in towards our right inner thigh and extend our right leg long in front of us. Find a Janushrasana. Inhale, sit out of the waist. Exhale, fold over your right leg. So this is a good spot too, if you wanna plop your head down onto a pillow or bolster. I like to wrap my left arm to the outside of my right calf or ankle, and this lets me kind of hold the position without quite so much activation. Send some extra breath to the lower back on the left side, kidney band area, back lower ribs. And soften your shoulders from your ears. Good. Soften on an exhale. Inhale, sit up tall, reach your left hand behind you, plant through left knee, sweep right arm open. Find a little wild thing variation. Exhale, stay. Inhale, open a little further. And then exhale, sit your hips down. We'll swap them out. Left leg extends, right foot comes to left inner thigh. Inhale, sit up tall over your waist. And then exhale, fold. Janushrasana. Again, I like to reach my right arm underneath for my outer left ankle. A little bit of a side bending option. If you want to gaze over to the left. Take one more full breath in. Full breath out. Let something go out of the mouth. On an inhale, rise back up. Right hand plants behind you. Drive through right knee. Left arm sweeps overhead. Exhale, stay. Inhale, extend a little further. Exhale, lower down. Good. Both legs long in front of you. Lay down onto your back. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Give your low back a massage by rocking side to side. And then we'll drop our knees over to the right. Find a gentle twist. Ground down through both shoulders and then peel left shoulder open. Inhale, legs come back through center. Exhale, drop them over to the left. Right arm peels open this time. See if you can ground down through both shoulder blades. Gaze can follow right thumb. Good, next inhale. Hug both your knees into your chest. Take as full of a breath in as you can. Sip up in all the way. Then exhale. Release into Savasana. Heels to the corners of your mat. Palms can be facing up to receive or grounding down onto your body. Check in one more time with body and breath. Find softness. Relax the area between your eyelids. Release the wrinkles from your forehead. And one more check in with mind, with intention. See if anything popped up for these 30 minutes on your mat, something you learned, something that was revealed to you. Maybe you can take it off the mat. Take one more breath to savor this feeling of returning home. Empty the air from your lungs. Take an inhale, fill your full body, your whole body. Exhale, side out of the mouth. Option to stay here, or if you'd like, we're gonna roll onto our side, keeping the eyes really soft. Come up to a seated pose. Crossing legs over, hands on knees. One more intentional breath here on your own. Hands can come to heart center or third eye, and I thank you for practicing with me today. Okay guys, that was our little mellow stretchy flow. I hope you feel really good. I hope you found some breath and found some openings in your body. Little bit of flow, little bit of activation, but man, either go finish the rest of your day well with this little reset, or finish your evening well, feeling really grounded and really coming back home into yourself. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you next time.